If this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll attempt 1,500 goals. I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, you guys actually did it. Our task is simple. We need to score 1,500 goals in an NHL 25 game. A problem we do have is this though. Look, we're gonna score the same way I did the last time we did this. And yes, it took me 3 seconds to score that goal. And if we scored every 3 seconds, that would mean 20 goals every minute, 400 goals every period. That's only 1,200 goals. I'll turn the period length to 4 minutes, and now we will find the fastest way to get a goal. So let's see how long it takes me to score. So this way it's gonna take me... So that way it took me 13 seconds to get a goal. So that way we can score in 2.6 seconds of real time. A couple of people commented on my last video to do the face-off deke and then score. So let's see how quickly I can score a goal using the face-off deke. Let's try the face-off deke just one more time to make sure that it's not faster than that. Shoot it. And that's the other problem. If I go for the face-off deke, sometimes the defenders are in the way. And sometimes you lose the puck right away. And again, it took me 15 seconds. There's one more way I can think of. I can take the face-off to my winger directly. Except, I guess that can happen in that case. So I don't think that's gonna be the play either. Let's try that one more time. I'm gonna try to win the face-off to Marchand directly. And yeah, it's too risky. It's too risky. There's one more way I can think of, and that is by shooting from the face-off. That's not gonna work. I have one more idea. How fast would this be?
Bruh.
I'll just try that again. I have to hit the net again. Pass it. I missed again. So I think that would be slightly faster than scoring in the other end. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to score 1,500 goals consistently like that. So I really do think my fastest way to score is probably this. Because it takes me, 12 or 13 seconds every time, which is like 2.5 real seconds. If I can score every time in 2.5 seconds, how many goals is that? 480 goals in a period? It is very slightly too slow. McDavid on the wing instead of Marchand. We should also turn our offensive pressure to full attack. Is there any way to make it even faster? Let's give McDavid 99 speed. I legitimately cannot think of any other ways to make it any faster. So we'll just start and see how many goals I can score in, let's say, 1 minute of this game. Why is Marchand on the first line? Why is Marchand there? Actually, there's one more thing I should change from the settings. We should just disable line changes. You know what like completely terrifies me though? Let's say it's like third period and I'm like just on pace for 1,500 goals. What if I lose one face-off? Like a single mess up like that could mess up the whole thing. Like it could make this whole thing impossible if I just mess up once. Oh no. My player didn't pass. Like even that 1 second that we lose there, that's like huge. Like, okay, yeah, that can happen. So we just have to somehow avoid doing that as well. Let's just see how many I can score in this first minute though.
What the hell?
No, what? What just happened? McDavid just runs into this guy? I just don't think there's any better ways to do this though. Is there like anything else we can do to make this faster though? What if we put the minimum passing speed all the way up to 100? Let's see if that can actually make this faster. Oh my goodness. Bro, what a laser. I think there's gotta be some sort of a sweet spot for this. So we put it at like 65. I think that makes it faster. I'm just trying to look at all the other things here, but I don't think there's like anything else that can make it easier. I guess I should put the face-off difficulty to 0, so I guess I should also put all of these things at 0. I guess this is what we'll do, and I'll just hope that I can do this fast enough. I thought I was already over the blue line when I took the shot. But I also have some good news. Look at this. I had scored 7 goals in 16 seconds. That's an average of 2.28 seconds per goal. And if you remember, to score exactly 1500 goals, I have to average a goal every 2.4 seconds. So I was actually doing pretty good. And so it was time to start going for it. At first it felt impossible to even get to 25 goals in that first minute. It felt like every single time I either shoot it too early, or what happened a lot was McDavid just didn't get open from the face-off. It was getting a little frustrating, but then, this is probably about attempt number 15 or so, things started clicking and I was able to keep up this pace for a pretty long time too, and this is actually the run where I finally managed to hit that 25 goals in that first minute. Alright guys, I finally managed to score 25 goals in the first minute. So now we just have to do the same thing 59 more times. Should be easy, right? Should be easy indeed. And actually, I was doing really well. I was able to keep this up for over 5 minutes. But then after 133 goals straight, it finally happened for the first time. And on this play, I missed the pass to McDavid. But luckily, it goes around the boards to Stone, so I didn't really lose all that much time on that play. But I would say that this period was very nearly perfect. Like, I did not mess up. I didn't lose a single face-off. I never forgot to pull Team Japan's goalie. The only problem we ran into was every now and then McDavid would get stuck, but I was quick enough to notice that almost every single time. 2 times I passed it when McDavid wasn't ready for the puck, and then I had to like get the puck back and then score. But I think overall I lost about 5 seconds. So 511, yes, we are on pace for 1500 goals. But I really cannot mess it up. Like, if I mess it up even once, and it takes me like, 15 seconds to score a goal, that would set us back so much that, like, then it's gonna be close if we're gonna be able to do this. At the very least, we know it's for sure possible, because we have 511 goals at this point. So things were going really well until I lose the face-off. Again, luckily I get the puck back pretty quickly, so we don't lose all that much time here. But then it happens again, and this time it took me a little bit longer to get the puck back. And then on the next play I forgot to pull the goalie. Hit that. And this wasn't the end of it, I even missed the net. Straight up with McDavid once. And this is really the toughest part about this whole challenge. I know I can score quick enough, but when you have to do that same thing 1500 times in a row for like 8 hours straight, the probabilities just start adding up like crazy. So let's say I have a 99% success rate doing this. That still means if I do it 1500 times, roughly 1% of the time, meaning 15 times, I'm going to mess something up. And that's really what the real challenge is here. Luckily for the rest of the period, I was able to score pretty much perfectly every time. Oh yeah, except for this play. Okay, second period done. Luckily, we managed to hit 1000 goals. But as you saw there, we had like multiple instances where I missed the net. Multiple times I forgot to pull the goalie, and multiple times I lost the face-off. The last period I really have to focus, because 494 goals now is not enough we need 495, right? Here's the most ridiculous sequence of the whole run. For the first time during this entire game, I was actually not on pace to 1500 goals anymore. So at this point I really had to lock in to make this possible. From the defensive zone face-off, luckily we scored relatively quickly, so we were almost back on track. I'll skip all the way to the last minute and show you how close this was. 22 seconds left. We need 4 more goals. We're gonna do it. We're gonna hit that 1500. But it was this close. As I said, 511 goals in that first period. I played that period like almost perfectly. And as you can see in this third period, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to score 500 goals. We need 5 more. But let's just see if Crosby can hit the net. Nope, he cannot. So 1505 to 0. GG's once again, Team Japan. Always a fair fight. As we take a look at some of the highlights in this game, it seems like there was some empty net goals and some more empty net goals. And yeah, here you can see all the stats. And obviously McDavid first star, 1461 goals in that one game. He didn't even score 1500 goals with McDavid. I had to score 30 with Theodore. So usually why this happened was either McDavid got stuck in the middle of the face-off and then I just had to skate with Theodore, or sometimes I tried to pass it but somehow mess it up and then just score it with Theodore instead. And then there was some other place as well where I lost the puck or something and then I had to score with Stone or Crosby. Makar recorded a plus 1500 but didn't get a single point. It's kind of sad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I recorded for about 8 hours. I thought this was gonna be like 6 hours because last time it was like 5 hours. But yeah, it took me like 8 hours to get this. So if you wanna support the hustle, like the video or something, I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care guys and see ya.